Hello 12th standard students, welcome back to chapter 1 applications of matrices and determinants. Today we are going to see example 1.14 reduce the matrix to a row echelon form. Okay, this is of the format. What is this format? It has got 3 rows and 4 columns, so your order is 3 into 4. Okay, now your principal diagonal you are going to take and see. So what are the points you are going to remember here is, first point, you check your principal diagonal. Okay, so below the principal diagonal, below it we should have what we should have zeros. Okay, and then second point, the zeros should be of increasing order from second row onwards. Okay, what is the meaning of this? If you get 1 0 in second row, in the third row it should be 2 zeros, and if you got one more row it should be 3 zeros. So 1 2 3 it should be on the increasing order. Okay, and then the third point, first reduce, when you reduce the second row and the third row, whether that is below the first column, when you get 0, you should always use row 1 to reduce the elements below to 0. Okay, and for the final step, to reduce R3 element to 0, use R2. So if you remember these 4 steps, it will be easy for you to give the row echelon form easily. As you practice, this will get practice to you. Okay, now we shall write the A. What is our A? 0 3 1 6 minus 1 0 2 5 and 4 2 0 0. This is our A. Okay, now you see our first element is 0. So if our first element is 1, it will be more convenient. So I am going to interchange R1 with R2. Okay, so what will you get again? Minus 1 0 2 5 0 3 1 6 and 4 2 0 0. Now come to our steps. We are going to change the principal diagonal below. It should be 0. Okay, so already here you have got 1 0, so you are going to make this 4 into 0. So what you are going to do? Here you are going to change your R3, isn't it? So R3 is going to be changed as R3. Here you have got a minus sign, so plus 4 R1. Okay, so R3 is 4 2 0 0. 4 R1 is minus 4 0 8 and 4 5s are, it is 20. Okay, now you can add it. Okay, here 0 2 8 and here it is going to be 20. Okay, so what is our equivalent matrix now? First row remains the same, second row remains the same, only the R3, this is R3 only you are going to write as 0 2 8 and 20. Okay, you can place the 6 and 5 2 5 1 6. Okay, so now once again, below the principal diagonal, this one should become 0. This element has to become 0, isn't it? So for that I am going to use, because this is in row 3, I am going to use row 2 to reduce this one. So what you are going to do, how you are going to reduce this one? Row 3 only you are going to make it 0, isn't it? So here there is a 3 and here is a 2, so you have to just multiply one by the other. So R3 into 3 minus R2 into 2. So R3 into 3 and R2 into 2. R3 into 3 will give you 0 6 3 8s are 24 and 3 into 20 60. R2 into 2 will give you again 6 2, sorry, this is going to be 0, isn't it? 0 6 2 and 12. Now we are going to minus, so change your sign throughout, all the plus will become minus, so your answer is going to be 0 0 and this is 22 and this is going to be our 48. Okay, this is going to be our R3. So our equivalent matrix minus 1, 0, 2 and 5, 0, 3, 1 and 6, and our R3 is 0, 0, 22, 48. Now when you check below the first row, first non-zero element, you have got zeros. In the second row, first element is 3, and below that also you have got zeros. And when you check the principal diagonal, below the principal diagonal you have got zeros. So you have reduced to the row echelon form. So this is our final answer. We have got it in the row echelon form. Okay, this is our row echelon form matrix. So you remember these 4 points. So as you practice, it will be easy for you to do this row echelon form. Thank you.